Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for Politically Incorrect Knitters. I am Deplorable Knitter. This is the lovely Ann Pinkova, and thanks for joining us for Knitmas Day 13 and episode 288 maybe? Like, it's going to be an all-in-one deal. So, hey, what's up?
Hey everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
We were a little bit late because I was trying to download something that Amy from Two Sisters and Some Yarn sent us. It's got to do with the Puritanical Knitting Fun Run. And for all you guys who are older than Anne, it's very reminiscent of back when we used to download stuff from like LimeWire and you had to wait.
Wow.
And it went
First off, I want you to know that I've had bad internet this entire time. This is not a new thing for me.
Okay. Well, it just really reminds me of that because like I remember back in the day, you'd be like, oh, I can't wait to get this song or this whatever. And you'd be like, oh, it's got 5 minutes left. Oh, wait, it's got 4 days. Oh, wait, it's just never going to download. And that's what this file is doing. It's like, oh, I was talking to Anna. I'm like, oh, maybe it'll download. It's got like 5 minutes. And then it went to 4 days and now it's at nothing. So yeah. Did your internet go scream? Yeah, it totally did. Made all the fun noises.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 2 seconds. It's done. See?
Yay!
So I was going to try to figure out how to share the file with you guys so we could talk about the winners of the fun run. But before I see if I can do that, let's tell them about our excellent sponsor, who happens to be in the chat asking me if I got some sleep last night, which I did. And it was glorious. Everybody slept until like 8 this morning, except the cat. The cat woke me up, but I was able to pet her and she went back to sleep. It was wonderful. But we are sponsored by Chicken Lady Fiber Arts, and you can use the code PIK Omelet to get 20% off of your order of $50 or more at chickenladyfiberarts.com. And she has really great yarn. Like, I don't have any right here in arm's reach, but Anne's got some right there.
I got Party like it's 1621, which will also be a part of our prize packet today. So very excited. Very lovely.
Very exciting. They're very pretty. And I actually I should have saved my cowl I started
of our prize today because we're not just announcing puritanical winners, which I'm sure everyone's excited about because we got some awesome prizes, but we're also announcing for November and October. So I mean, I got Blue Hen of Delaware here, very pretty. Bobtail, Bob White quail. I almost went bobtail. It's not a bobtail. I'm thinking Jingle Bells in my head. That's.
I mean, we have been terribly Christmassy lately, so there is that.
So, I mean, this is very pretty. It is that kind of frosty autumn kind of a colorway. Just super, super nice. Bob White quail.
Very pretty. Yeah, so
sign up for
Chicken Lady.
Get some
PIK Omelet. Oh, socks. Hey, guys, don't mind that I'm wearing sweatpants if you see them. But look at these are my Chicken Lady socks in the Politically Incorrect Knitters colorway. And they are hand cranked by Mr. Chicken Lady. And they are fabulous and I love them. And
they're
I was thinking about that.
Not only is it wonderful hand-dyed yarn, choose your color, choose your size, choose your cuff length, but it's also, I mean, hand-dyed yarn already sturdy, but it's reinforced also. So you're like, I don't know, I'm kind of hard on socks. There you go.
I was thinking about it this morning when I put mine on because my mom knits me my socks, but she's had a tremor in her hand, so she hasn't been able to knit, which is very, very disappointing. But I was like, at least I still have a place I can get hand knit socks since I refuse to make them. So, it's a silver lining there.
Yeah.
Anne still hasn't worn hers. What is wrong with you?
I know. Well, like I said, you said you're hard on your socks. I'm hard on my socks. I want to have a nice one to show until one day I totally break down and wear them.
See, I like shorty cuffs, so that's how mine are. Although if I got them again, I would probably get taller ones because I like to have, I like to wear my docks in the winter. So I need a taller boot sock, but it's all good.
It's got the nice turned top, so it's double there and sewn in and, ribbed and everything else. It's very lovely. Anyways.
DK is so bendy. DK used to be a lot more bendy, but I'm getting old.
Less bendy as late.
I am. It's all right. That's all right. So, yeah, check out Chicken Lady. Do you want to do let me see if I can figure out how to get that thing on. You want to do the October and November people? And I'll
Sure.
list for a second.
Sure. You try to figure out. Okay, so for November, which is the quail, very, very, very lovely quail, is Miss Eileen.
Sorry. I didn't know that it would, once I selected it, it would come right up. Are you guys ready for me to just play it? Is that okay?
I am so ready. I'm so ready
Okay,
for seeing this
so
slideshow.
I haven't seen this yet. Amy put it together for us of all the entries. So this is all the people, all the photo entries for the Puritanical Knitting Fun Run.
Yep, everyone that went through on the job form.
Yes. Lovely. That's something.
Love it.
That's pretty.
With the hourglass. Love it.
Oh, look at that. I need that pattern.
That's nice.
That is cool.
I think that's Teresa. Oh, I love it. Go ahead.
I love them all. You guys are so awesome.
I love that with a whole stone Bible. It's about it.
Ooh, party like a 1621.
Man, everyone's straining their eyes. Oh, Cassie.
Yep, so many cool projects though, like for real. The little puppy's taking a nap. I like that one. Don't look at me. I feel like I'm at church now. Oh. That's a neat sweater. I'd see that one.
Annie went like full Kate Bush.
I like Annie's sweater. Nice. The skeletons. I know that one guy was at first falling down. Oh, I love the colorway. Nice sweater. A coffin blanket. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys are all so excellent. I'm so pleased.
Oh, and in the red one, there's a little skull in there too.
I saw it. That was cool. Wing skull on this. Like,
perfect.
a little bobble.
Oh yeah. Those Shauna's. Oh, crocheted stove.
There's a lot of baubles. That's cool.
I think Shauna said she was making Christmas gifts. Gotta get it.
Cool. I don't know what this is, but thanks so much, everyone who played along. Amy, thanks for making that for us. That was awesome. And you guys,
Great.
I mean, you all did amazing with your projects. And thank you for sharing them with us. That's awesome.
I know. I was sitting there flipping through the photos and going like, first off, again, awesome that so many people did it. But I'm sitting there like, I'm like, everybody did what started as kind of a bad joke, but
Mhm.
it started as a bad joke because knitting in black yarn is difficult, and y'all did it. Y'all actually did it, and
I
like
didn't, once
played
again.
along and participated. Well,
And it's turned into like a total thing. It's a
yeah.
total thing.
Mhm. So yeah,
Everybody did a nice job. Thank you for
they did.
participating. Thank you for making it, Amy. You guys
Mhm.
are all wonderful.
Yes. Thank you
So
all for playing.
I didn't mean to interrupt Anne while she was announcing winners. I just I didn't realize it would pop up when I when I
That's
figured
how
out
we
how to do
roll.
it. So
Yeah. So winners. So first off, the lovely Carrie Smith was our photo judge. And Carrie was not given any names, anything else besides our theme, which is Puritans, and no other project explanation. I just, Amy sent her the files and said she had to choose. And the winner of the photo contest.
do you have it right there? Let me get the photo up real quick. I'll get the photo up so everybody can see it. The winner of the photo contest is going to be somebody cool.
Yeah.
I guess I will just hold up the picture because I don't have it on my thing. You
I can
guys get
also
what you
just
get
hold up the
today.
picture. Go ahead.
All right. Are you ready?
Ta-da!
I don't know whose project this is either. So,
This is the lovely Yolanda who did this
oh,
one.
cool.
So yes.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Is it a shawl?
It is a shawl. It is made from the blanket pattern, but it is made into a shawl, which is
Yes.
very cool.
Yes. And it's
But yeah,
very coffiny.
super coffee, very on point, very on theme, and fun for Halloween. Just good
Yeah.
time.
Or, if you're just that kind of person who can pull off a coffin shawl, whatever.
That's
Some of
right.
us can.
So
So,
yes.
yay.
Oh,
Congratulations.
yay, Yolanda. I'm so happy. Anyways, so Yolanda gets all of her fabulous prizes. She gets the big tumbler. Yay!
Yay.
And also the 5 skeins of Chicken Lady in the Stars Hollow colorway, and one of these skeins, which is great, and maybe some other bits and bobbles. So here, I'm gonna set this to the side here. Sorry, I am covered in yarn stuff, which is pretty cool.
It's a neat
I'm
place
so
to
covered
be.
in it. I know. Good to have. But anyways, so congratulations. I'm very excited. And the second prize winner, which is just, a pull out of everybody's entry, is, hang on, because I have the photo right here. Because I screenshotted it. Hang on. Is this one right here.
Oh, cool.
Which is the little wing skulls and coffin things, which is Rebecca Hauser is the winner. So again,
Cool.
congratulations.
Congratulations. Do we have
And
their addresses or do you need them to contact us?
I do need them to contact us. So through politicallyincorrectknitters@gmail.com so I can get this out. And she gets the lovely Acroworks multi-tool. And also, she also gets a skein of Party Like It's 1621, which she already had some that she used for her project, but a little extra never hurt nobody. And also, we have a Halloween Advent calendar from Tina of A Wented Yarn and Fiber. So we will also, Tina still has the Advent calendar, and she'll send it.
Yeah, so Rebecca, if you're fine with Tina sending that to you, we're going to forward your address to her so that you can get that right from her. Because she had gotten slightly behind on that, so she's asked us if she could just hold it and just mail it to whoever won. So
right, and I actually got her Advent today, so you should have one too. I think we both got them. But
yeah, I didn't check the mail today though. I gotta go to the PO box. So
yeah, I also got a Christmas box from Lynn that I just opened it up. I haven't dug through the whole thing yet, but I'll wait until you get yours.
Okay.
So I'm
Once
very
again,
excited for
didn't
that.
go to the mailbox. Cool.
But yes, so that's our puritanical winners. Congratulations to everybody. And again, thank you everyone for playing along. So cool. Oh, our other winners. Sorry. So Quail. November is Eileen K64. So congratulations again. Email us politicallyincorrectknitters@gmail.com. We can get this to you. Merry Christmas to all. And our October winner, and sorry that it got so late for us to do October. But you know how these things snowball.
These things happen. That was so funny.
Oh, I know. I'm
You're
very
hilarious today.
Blue Hen of Delaware is the yarn, and it is Elizabeth JDK Knits is the winner of that.
Cool. Congratulations.
So, yes.
Contact us, please.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Yes, and we will get that all sent to you. And yeah, maybe, well, it's probably getting to the point where it won't be there quite in time for Christmas, but early New Year yarn.
I mean, really, who has that much time to knit before Christmas anyway? If you get it like the 26th, 27th, I mean, that's generally, you got a little more time usually. So,
yeah, a little more yarn for everybody, and it's a good time. Anyways, again, thank you all for playing.
Thank you all. It's been lovely. So, wonderful.
Lovely.
Did you want to show us your knitting that you were working on, or not so much? Because it's like me.
Well, I ripped out the hat, and for the sweater, I started the whole button band thing, and it's a little bit of a disaster because it's a double knit edge, which does not line up perfectly evenly with the stripes because it's like stretched and different, which means that trying to get the buttonholes to exactly line up, not a fun time. So that's been my struggle.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I know.
Anne knit out her hat that she decided she didn't like. I started a hat this morning. I was texting Anne, and I'm like, I hate this. It's ugly. It may not have been ugly, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So
yeah,
that was my knitting this morning. And then I was telling Anne, I had the pleasure of driving back and forth to where my kids were having their activity today 4 times. No, only 3. Only 3 times, but it was around 3.5 hours of driving today doing that. So my day was shot, unfortunately. But I did want to show something that I haven't. I finally got it out of the laundry.
Nice.
So this is my apron, guys, that I got from Delightful Works. And I love it so much. And it's great because it has this towel on it. And I am one of those people who, like, if I'm working in my kitchen and wash my hands, I don't stop and dry my hands. I generally like wipe them on my pants and keep like I'm in the middle of stuff, right? So having this towel attached to my waist was really great on Thanksgiving, and I really, really liked it.
Game changer.
And I'm really looking forward to using it when I start doing Christmas cookies and stuff. And I don't care if I look like a nerd in an apron because I might need a second one. Because, I gotta wash them. And that's the only downfall of having the towel is that probably because like a general apron, you could probably use it a little bit more before you had to wash it, but the towel's gonna get skanky if you don't keep up on it. So pros and cons, but I love it. Yeah. Well, on Thanksgiving, I was doing all of the stuff, and it was all grimied. So, yeah. So that was all I just wanted to show you guys because she showed it off during the trunk show in November, and I got it for Thanksgiving, and it's actually been clean for a while. I don't want you guys to think that my laundry's been sitting around since Thanksgiving. I just kept forgetting to show everybody, so I put it right on my chair so that I would remember. So yeah, but I loved it. It's from Susan of Delightful Works. She's the one who does like the cute little bags. My one bag's in my purse, but like this came with our Advent. and I got the kit from Holly Mystery Mouse Yarns with this little drawstring bag with woodland creatures on it. All very cute. Very
Adorable.
enjoyable. And I appreciate it because, dude, I hate sewing. And anybody who does it on purpose, I am so impressed with, like for real. So it's just my little thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it that I'm like towering over Anne. I want to be more equal with you.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you think of me as an equal here.
Well, I don't know the way my camera was. My littlest likes to set everything up for me, and I guess I didn't quite fix it after they were in my chair. So
Right.
that's okay. So shall we do some advents? Are we going to talk any politics today?
Do you want to? I mean,
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of stuff has been going on. I mean,
Mhm.
things haven't totally paused, while we were away.
Do you want to talk a little bit of politics and then do advents, or what do you want to do?
I mean, if you want to,
Make the people wait for jam till the end. I mean, come on.
that's true. That is very true. I only wrote down a couple of things.
Mhm. Well, I was listening to Vince at 1.5 speed so that I could get through a whole episode.
What's
And I
going on?
did want to. I wanted to say about your former governor there, Christine Holm.
Oh yeah,
Dude, she is kick ass.
you didn't shoot that dog for nothing.
I don't know. There's some dude who's Indian born, who's now a citizen, who's a representative in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so weird hearing a man with a very thick Indian accent telling our Homeland Security that she should resign. I'm like, I'm not sure. I mean, he could be a really great citizen and just have an accent, but I don't know. The fact that
Right.
you hate ICE so much is Iris says bad eyebrow dude. Yeah, Vince was making fun of them.
Painted on. And
yeah, I had to look him up. I'd never seen him before.
Yeah. Not that the Missy Miss Christie hasn't had a little work done, but
Nobody
not like that.
oh, he's in Michigan and he's a nightmare. Okay, thank you, Therese.
But yeah,
when bad things are happening, I think Minnesota. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because they were talking about the whole Somali thing too. That
blaming them.
It all went together.
So it's like, what? That wasn't me. A lot of other things in Minnesota, not that one. Okay, let's just.
Yeah, sorry. But no,
yeah,
these
Christy,
people are like, resign. And she's like, dude, the fact that you want me to resign means that I'm doing my job well.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, if Trump doesn't fire you, you should resign. She's like, I'm pretty sure that he likes what I'm doing also. Like, she's just, they're so mean to her. And she's like, yeah, no, I just don't care. So
like, nope, not about to. And also she has the actual truest South Dakotan accent. Like it's not quite Minnesotan. There's a little bit of the round O's that seem a little Canadian, but not. I'm like, yep, that she her family farm was by Castlewood, so not terribly far from me. But cool. I sent you the news story at the time, but the Daily Mail was throwing a hissy fit because she had her birthday party
I saw that
at a Mexican restaurant in Watertown. And it's like, whew, there's not a lot of fine dining in Watertown, not gonna lie. But they were all like, can you believe she wore a sombrero at her birthday party? And then they could sing to her in either English or Spanish. It's like, yeah, that's how Mexican restaurants work, actually.
I think these people don't understand. She doesn't have an issue with people that are here properly.
Right.
If the employees of the Mexican restaurant are here, legally and have proper visas, citizenship, whatever, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I love me some Mexican food. I hope that the people that are running the restaurants around me are all here legally because I want to continue to eat at them because they've got some of the best food ever. Right? Like it's not a.
I would say, while I do frequent the Mexican restaurants in South Dakota, they are not of the highest quality, but still, I want them to be legal. And the article was all like, here are some horrible and vile things that anonymous posters on Reddit said. And here's the owners of the restaurant who said, "Oh, well, we didn't know who she was, but we served her and we got some angry phone calls afterwards, but that's all right." And then that was
Mhm.
it. It was just total
Yeah, I
class
mean,
act response.
but they were trying to make it like this big thing, and like I think that that's how it should be for everybody. Oh, you would like a reservation to this establishment? Sure. How many people are in your party? That's the conversation. It's not like,
Right,
are you a representative of the Trump administration?
right,
How do you feel about ICE?
right.
Like,
And
it's not like a
also,
10-point questionnaire.
I'm sure that the people at the restaurant, because were like, "Why are you calling for a reservation at the restaurant here? Oh, you have a large party. Oh, okay,
Mhm.
whatever." Like it was totally normal, total.
There are times that you make reservations. Like when we went out for my husband's 50 wings, we
Oh
had to
yeah,
call and make a reservation to tell them that we wanted to have 50 wings because,
right.
heaven forbid, 2 or 3 50-year-olds come in on the same day for wings. They might run out. You never
Exactly.
know. So
No,
it's
but
gotta,
a large party thing, but I'm just saying that it wasn't an establishment that you normally do that for. I mean, if you have a
right,
large party, sure, but
right. But yeah,
yeah. Anyways, I just had to laugh because it
it's
was
just so dumb, the whole
there
thing.
is they I saw an article today that there's at least one, maybe a couple towns in South Dakota that it's a stupid name. Sorry, I saw a leftist meme the other day that was like, "Why does everything Pete Hegseth name sound like a gay porn?" It is Operation Prairie Thunder. If that isn't the sequel to Brokeback Mountain, I don't know what. But there is. But anyways, that there's going to be a special federal task force in South Dakota, and that one of the towns here, I think it's Brookings, that they were like, the city council was all like, "Oh, we're not going to cooperate," and then the city police force said, "Okay, but we will." And
How funny.
I know Brookings is kind of lefty that way, but
Yeah.
anyways, I don't know if it's just them or if it's other areas because I know ICE has been around, which is very, very happy. That's true, Cat. What looks in looks out.
Yeah. But also some of these names are pretty.
Mm,
They're Prairie
yeah,
Thunder. That
yeah,
makes it sounds a little gay.
little,
Not
little
gonna.
does does sound. I mean, if I was in Aberdeen, say, and I saw that on a billboard, I'm like, "Ooh, strip club." So
Nancy, there was a comment that said you can't go wrong with Mexican food, and this is Nancy's response.
yes, you can go wrong with Mexican food. Actually, things can go horribly wrong.
I don't know. I have luckily had delightful experiences with
Uh-huh.
Mexican food, and I hope to continue. And
Yes.
also some faux Mexican food because I did have some lovely Taco Bell this afternoon for lunch. So it was a nice time.
Taco Bell is great.
My husband loved it after his night of partying. He's like, I'm so old now. He's like, yeah, so I'm 50 and now I had like, I don't know, 6 beers in 4 hours and it was too much for me. Like he's like, I just don't feel good. And I'm like, here, have some Taco Bell. And he's like, oh, I feel better now. Thank you.
You're like, that's right. Taco Bell
Sometimes it's
is
the
always,
answer.
yeah.
It's always
Sometimes
Anne's answer.
it is and I know that that's very, Midwest consumerist of me, but I'm like, oh man, I'm a little headachy. Things aren't great. You know what would actually fix me right now? Large McDonald's fries. Large McDonald's fries would fix me. Or go to Taco Bell. Get yourself some fake cheese, and that will just cure you. And you'll be
Mhm.
all right.
I mean, there's something great about a Dorito taco shell. I mean, really,
Exactly.
can you go wrong?
Exactly. Get those
According to Nancy, you can.
microplastics. Yeah. See? And Katie's a nurse. She knows.
Sometimes
But yes.
she also knows what color it comes out. Sorry. I'm sorry, friends. Um, so that was the big news I had. Also, they were just doing more talk about the Somalian
Mhm.
welfare fraud thing that was just horrible. And
Mhm.
apparently they're surprised that people are still really mad about it. And it's like you were flashing like these luxury trips you were taking and these cars you were buying, and everything was on the taxpayer's dime. And yeah, people are mad, and they're going to keep being mad because that's stuff we can't afford that you stole from us. You
Yeah.
stole our money from us to have that.
And also the money sent to legitimate terrorists. It's like, oh, well, why are you bickering and arguing that you funded terrorists abroad? It's like, yeah, kind of ticked, kind of mad.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. And I'm not a fan of people stealing money when it's supposed to go to like kids that are needing extra help and things, and we're just
Right.
spending it on cars and honeymoon suites and bullshit. No,
Yep.
thank you.
Yep.
Tree says not Mex. I was reading two comments at once. Minnesota used to be a lovely state.
Sorry, reading the comment.
This has nothing to do with anything, but I went through a Taco Bell in Elk City once and ordered my normal order of soft tacos, no cheese, and the kids gave me soft tacos, no lettuce, because they could not understand no cheese. I mean, I'm with them. I also cannot understand no cheese. And yes, I agree. Jazz Hand Waltz should be in prison. So true story.
Have you seen the thing, that after Trump called him retarded, that there was this impassioned speech from Waltz saying that people drive by his house and yell retarded at him? And I'm like, well, they do now. Like, man.
And they yell retarded at him,
Or yell
or do
retarded.
I was going to say, because
retarded in a phrase, but it can be a part of other things. The fair people of Minnesota can decide what they yell at their governor, if it's a phrase or a single word. Anyways,
there's something about him though that makes me feel sorry for him. He's got a punch face.
It's awful. And also, okay, isn't the thing his son has some issues, and that one thing where he's like dragging his son across the stage and being awful to him. I'm like, that would be, the one that I would actually be concerned about in this scenario. Tim's a jerk. He's awful.
Mm-hmm.
And also he did this whole thing where he's like, oh, well, I can't believe this fraud. And it's like, but millions of dollars, not just a single million, millions of dollars is being funneled to terrorists in your state.
$1 million.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, well, I couldn't possibly know anything about that.
No. No. So what other news do you have? Because those were my two highlights that I wanted to mention.
Well, Jasmine Crockett is saying that we need illegals because we done picking cotton. In that phrase, that wasn't me inserting that phrase. That was how Miss Jasmine Crockett said it. Yes.
Do they have to pass a test to be in government? Because I'm feeling like they should.
Probably. It would probably help them. Oh, Yellcat says she says that months ago. I'm sorry.
We done picking cotton. Yeah, well, I'm done cleaning your toilet unless you pay me, and then I guess I will go do it. I mean, it is what it is.
Transaction, between somebody who has a job and the other person who pays them for the job.
Yeah, she wants to be a senator. God, I hope not.
Yeah,
she's terrible where she is. We don't need her anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I hate that chick so much. She's just, every time she opens her mouth, it's like, what the heck are we gonna get,
Mm-hmm.
She cosplays at being ghetto because that's the district she currently represents.
Mm-hmm.
She is a fake. She has good education. Education, but I ask you, why does she have such speech, right? Can I be done wiping butts? Katie, it's part of the transaction. If you get paid to do the thing, it is what it is.
Or if it happens to be a family member and you have some sort of a duty of care. Or you can get somebody else wipe their butt.
I'm sure. Because every Democrat does it. Hillary Clinton with her hot sauce in her purse, and Kamala with all of her different weird ass accents, and
I saw this. It was somebody saying like, "Oh, we could have had Kamala Harris," and I'm like, "Wow, yeah, because she showed such great leadership when." So we go wait around for a Kamala Harris achievement that she has done. Yeah,
Jasmine Crockett is as fake as her eyelashes.
Okay. It's like maybe in Democrat worlds, you're like, wow, yeah, Kamala Harris, she did this. What is that? Her achievement, besides being the first Black and or Indian vice president lady.
Right. I had a good friend who was going to vote for her, and I'm like, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I said, but can you tell me something that she's done, that she has actually done? Not that she's a woman and not that she's not Trump. Can you tell me what she's done? And she had nothing to say. She's like, I want to talk about politics. I'm like, okay. But Can you imagine the poor Russian interpreter trying to translate Kamala's word salad to Vladimir Putin?
Pick up
she was the border czar, but I don't think that that's an achievement, Teresa. I think that that's just sad.
It is memorable.
Memorable, but I thought we were talking about an actual achievement.
Achievement, no. Let's see. Other stuff. Oh, this is other just sad stuff. Okay, so we got the governor of Illinois, mentioned this yesterday, signed medical assistance in dying, which is bad. Anyways, international news. Paris has canceled both its Christmas and its New Year's celebration due to terrorist threats.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah, because they can't get a lid on that.
Because they need ice over there.
Yeah. They need their own thing. And said before, I was there this past summer. It was amazing the amount of times like, wow, it's bright and early Sunday morning. We're hanging out in the line for Notre Dame. Wow, there's a lot of armed policemen here. This is wild. They're like, they have full rifles and everything. This is really crazy. That was a lot of the time there. Oh yeah, we're in Versailles today. Oh, isn't this nice? We get to see all those mirrored halls and everything. Wow, a lot of men in flak jackets. Couple women too, mostly men. They look serious. They don't look like they're, donut eating security guards or croissant, as it would be in France. They weren't just like hanging around waiting, for their time clock. They looked vigilant.
Yeah, that's terrifying. My kids want to go abroad and see different things, and I'm just like, oh yeah. My husband and I are like, we're never taking them there. Are you insane?
Well, sometimes you got to see things.
But they want to see things we can see things in other places that are not France and England. There are other places to go that have, slightly more control over what's happening.
Great, big, beautiful world out there.
Teresa says maybe Kamala was their border czar too. Possibly, it's hard to say.
Well, definitely the fellow travelers in border czardom.
There's an Eiffel Tower in Paris, Texas. I mean, we could go to Vegas and see some of this stuff too. It has a cowboy hat. I did not know that. That's funny.
Let's go, man. Road trip.
I mean, Texas is, I was going to say it's halfway, but you're closer to it than I am. You're much closer to it than I am. Never mind.
Perfectly. No.
I have to go like this. A Stonehenge in Texas too, because why wouldn't there be is really the question. When you think of Stonehenge, What do you think of? There's an
Obviously.
Eiffel Tower on Kings Island in Ohio. There's a Statue of Liberty in a river we drive by. I don't even know where it is, and sometimes I miss it. But when we drive on our road trips, we see the
Did,
Statue of Liberty.
huh. Did you know that Joan of Arc's little chapel church from her village is in Wisconsin?
No.
They picked up the whole
Why?
thing and put it there.
So what? They picked it up and like put it on a boat and drove it over here?
Well, in bits, but yeah, that they plunk the whole thing in Wisconsin.
Why
Just
Wisconsin?
because that's where who had the money wanted it to go. I mean,
I guess that's an answer.
well, and there was I'm trying to remember where in Missouri. There you go.
I didn't
There
know
we
that either.
Yep.
And the Stonehenge in Texas is made out of cars, in case anybody was interested in it.
Perfect. But there is a church in Missouri, and I'm forgetting the circumstances, but it was a church that was bombed during the Blitz, and that they took and they're like, well, instead of reconstructing it in London again, that they shipped it and rebuilt it in Missouri, and that's where Winston Churchill, at that college there, did the Iron Curtain speech.
Interesting.
So yeah, and there's a lovely Churchill museum there. So
Sorry, my family. Quick story that has nothing to do with anything we've been talking about. Okay, so we have Angel, which
Right.
you guys all know because I talk about it. But we've been watching the Wing Feather series, and I started watching it with the kids, like while my husband was working, and they finally got him to watch it with them, and he just came up from playing his video game, and he goes, "Who wants to watch Wing Feather?" And I just hear two voices go, "Yay!" Little footsteps.
Oh,
So
I'm so excited.
yeah, they like to do stuff with Daddy, which is nice. And we're reading the book, so every time we're in the car, they're like, "Can we listen to Wing Feather?" It's very nice. It's a good story if you guys haven't read it. Weird, you got to get into it, but it's good. So, okay. Do we have to pay tariffs on the church? I don't know. Probably not.
It's already there.
I don't know. But did we have to? It's hard to say.
Did we have to at the time? I don't know. Probably not.
Interesting.
Could be.
So, what else have we got, Anne, about news?
That is
Discuss us
everything
some more?
I had time to write down. There's more because we haven't been doing our news segment for like 2 weeks at least.
We've been
But
having happy, cozy winter vibes with like tea and cocoa and yarn. And
We've been talking about nice things like Trump had the remaining members of the 1980 Miracle on Ice team, and they did they're going to do like a commemorative coin or something, and isn't that nice?
That's cool.
And, that's going on. There is the ongoing Candace Owens drama. That's always a thing. It's just whatever. There is
Dude.
There's stuff coming. Yeah, go ahead.
Candace Owens. Everything going on with her makes me crazy. And I hate how some people I used to really like are like, oh, she's telling the truth. And I'm like, fuck it. I can't believe you guys are on her side because she's crazy. Here's some nice news.
And
or I don't know. Maybe he's not nice, but I think it's nice.
It's his 100th birthday. Yeah.
That's cool. So
that's good. Sorry. There's some real miserable stuff. Yeah. There's some real miserable stuff coming out of Gaza. That all of the food aid, like baby formula and stuff, that they were just throwing it in warehouses and not giving it to any of the Gazan people, specifically so babies would starve, and they could say that Israel was doing it. And there was also video released of one of the Israeli hostages that they killed in captivity by taking a syringe and full of air to her and very very awful last moments from her. And then so that they then had her be, quote, killed in an air raid and say, why is Israel attacking hospitals, which is where she was kept. So yeah, and again, this is happy Christmas time. You don't want to hear this crap, which is, why it's kind of, but still, it's
Well,
it's
I
really awful.
also think even though we're a knitting and politics channel, I think sometimes it gets a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's been nice to not worry about it.
Yeah.
Or and I don't know about you guys, but I've had a lot of trouble listening to like the news and stuff with all of this like Candace Owens like sowing division, and
Oh yeah.
it makes it hard to, I don't know. Part of the thing I've always loved about our side is that we don't all have to agree. But
Mm-hmm.
she's like hijacked. She took a tragedy
Yep.
and made it all about herself, and she's just not okay. And yeah. It's so disturbing, and I haven't wanted to watch much news because I think it's a lot of because of all that going on. It makes it hard.
It is, and it's a lot of and it's something that ought to be easily called out because it is, the trial for Tyler Robinson started this past week, and
Mhm.
all of the conspiracy stuff where it's like, oh well, but is he the real killer, is he that it's people trying to push against the actual investigation of what happened. And then
Mhm.
when you're like, hey man, why aren't we looking at the guy who did this? And it's all like, oh well, I'm just asking questions, why are you saying I can't ask questions, why are you doing this? It's like, what? Because you're pushing bad information, and you're easily provably bad information, and then when anybody pushes back a little bit, you're like, oh, I'm just asking questions. It's like,
Well, she's just asking questions, but then they offered to have her debate, and she wouldn't do it, and she like got all weird about it and stuff, and it's, yeah.
yeah.
It's and I know some people still really like Candace, but I think if it's a big conspiracy, it's going to come out because
Mm.
these things never stay hidden forever. But I think that the way she's going about it and not having a lot of receipts is really disturbing to me.
No,
And
yeah, she doesn't have any receipts. She doesn't. Yeah, and it's always like she says, I have receipts, I have receipts. Like, you don't have receipts actually. And then we keep going and the receipts don't appear.
right,
And
but she took
yeah.
this tragedy that brought a ton of people together,
Mhm.
and it's morphed from all of her like I'm just asking questions into like this awful vile thing that yeah. Someone saying I'm not a big Matt Walsh fan anymore, but his last blog systematically debunks Candace's innuendos. I'll have to go read that. I don't listen to Matt Walsh as much as I used to. When
Yeah.
he was being weird around the election, I got,
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. There's too much division. We need a couple of people who don't, not that they don't care, but who don't, they don't care about like their political or
Mhm.
they're saying what's right because it's what's right.
Right. Because there is some people who are like, oh yeah, definitely. But there's there's some like, oh well, we need unity, and it's like, yeah, but you say it's like, oh well, I won't call out these people because we want to unify. I'm like, I don't want to unify with that. I don't want to unify with crazy. I don't want to unify about authoritarianism or weird conspiracies about Jews or any of that. I'm not unifying. And also, when a
Yeah.
lot of people say we should have unity, a lot of it is we should unify around me. And I'm like, no, no, I'm not actually. No, no, no. I'm not de facto putting somebody in charge because they're calling for whatever.
Yeah, what
Um,
Amy said. I'm all about receipts. If she had cracks, she would have shown them. If she actually
mhm,
cared about Charlie, she would have done this in private until it all came out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Chicken Lady says unify around yarn. Yeah. But
yeah,
I
and
want people to do what's right because it's what's right, not because it's gonna line their pockets or it's gonna um, make them a better figure, or
Yeah.
I- you know.
Or for audience's sake, or for,
Hmm.
tune in next week, or
Yeah, exactly.
any of that. And with the stuff for poor Erica Kirk, I mean, it's like woohoo, first Christmas without your husband, and also people are saying that you are in on it, and TPUSA is in on it, and all sorts of bizarre insinuations with the staff members of TPUSA, and it's bad.
Well, and also the one thing that I can't stand
Mhm.
is the Jew hate. I don't
Oh yeah.
understand all of these people who are all of a sudden against Israel and saying that all these people are operatives and that they're bad and that they're
Yeah.
I mean, dude, the whole systemic killing of them was only 80 years ago. Like, it's
Yeah.
not that long ago. Some people are still alive from that. Like, we should not be doing this.
Mhm.
And I know
Yep.
people don't learn from the past, but we shouldn't be doing it already. Like,
I know.
I can't
And
believe it.
yeah, and it is, I mean, it's stupid, it's irrational, but also it's you know, it it is someone you can blame. It is someone that you can push things off on. It's somebody, and the thing is that when people are like, "Oh, why do you care about Israel so much?" It's like Israel is our ally.
Mhm.
Israel is our friend. Israel is the only democracy in the Middle East that they actually have a free nation. They actually do our interests, and they're also our friends in interests in the Middle East. Like we have all of these reasons. It's like, oh well, you care about Israel. The people who are attacking Israel, that first off, it's a wedge issue, but it's a wedge issue that it's really attacking America. Okay,
Mhm.
because our interests and their interests align. We are different countries, of course, but that like the people who are attacking Israel don't love America either. They hate America and they want it different. That and they want their own little setup. And it's the, oh, why do you care about that? Why do you care about that? It's a wedge issue. It's a push issue, but also it's an issue of what do you it's like what do you believe? It's like what is your relationship with the truth here? It's the what is your what is your political leanings? What do you believe about intervention? It's like what's your actual policy decisions on getting stuff done? That is in relation to America's relationship with Israel. And it's not like, oh well, everything, we say goes with Israel. It's like, I'm sorry. We do a lot of pressure on Israel about stuff, and Israel may do pressure back, but again, we are the stronger dog here. And saying that, we're bowing to them, we're doing this, we're doing that, like no. And again, it's a mentality of envy. It's a
Mhm.
mentality of, we don't like them because they're doing well, that they're
Yeah.
doing things that we said were impossible, that they're prosperous, that anything else. It's like I can't believe, it's the envious idea that things are going wrong in my life because somebody else's life is going well. That you can push that, even if that is a lie. You can push that, or well, it is a lie, but also even if them being the ones who benefit is a lie. That
Yeah.
it's a team sport. It's a us versus them. And it's a dead end evil ideology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on Monday, TPS USA is gonna respond. So that's interesting. So I know I have
And
more to say about it.
and also with like the America Fest, I'm sorry, but like a lot of the people in the roster of American Fest, particularly Tucker Carlson, but also others, it's like these are not in the interests of
There's a lot of people I used to follow that
uh,
are have sadly gotten goofy, and I think that you need to be discerning in what you listen to and what they're saying. And just like we're like, Anna and I don't really trust mainstream media now. A lot of these talking heads have gotten pretty bold in saying things that aren't conservative and aren't Christian and aren't, and so
Yeah.
In the
And-
comments, they're talking about a shooting at Brown University. Apparently 20 dead. No, not 20 dead.
Okay.
20 people involved.
Right.
Brown is in Rhode Island.
Mhm.
The shooter is at large, 2 dead, 8 in critical condition.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
but
and
I don't want to get
that-
too deep into the weeds on that subject because we're trying to have happy holiday.
I know.
And if you want to hear a really good take on the whole Candace Owens thing, follow Carrie Smith, our friend over at
Carrie's
program.
been awesome.
She's got a lot.
But yeah, she's been good. And yeah. And to finish up your point, it's like, even though we're on there, there's a lot of people who just, like you said, there's a lot of people who distrust mainstream media. But it's like, just because you trade out your suit coat in a professional setting for a podcaster guy in a hoodie doesn't mean that podcaster guy, is principled or has a more true take on things, or can't be bought off, or won't circle the wagons around his friends, or he or she, in the general he. But, it's like, you need to have some discernment here. And yeah, Amy in the comments. Yeah. School shooting and Jew hate. Happy holidays, everybody. Hanukkah this Sunday.
Yeah. Apparently Carrie's episode on Friday was really good. I haven't listened to her in a while. I actually follow her on Facebook and I read a lot of her stuff just because her shows kind of tend to be on the long side and I don't necessarily have the opportunity to listen to them all. So at least I've been getting clips of what she says. So that's a nice way to follow her if you don't have time for her whole episodes all the time.
Right.
Just so you can get a taste of it. But hey, we've been going for about an hour and we haven't even done our advents yet. That we should shift our gears because it was episode 268 and now we're on Merry Knitmas Day 13.
That's right.
So there you go. So you want to start with Chicken Lady? Do you want to start with someone else?
Let's start with Chicken Lady. Okay.
I was hoping you would say so. Today is the 13th, right?
Today is the 13th. And every single time I look to the little calendar thing in the bottom of my computer going, oh crap, is it really the day? Yes, it is.
I know.
It's the 13th.
Road trip. And I think I will read today because I think you did yesterday.
Now I have the poem for today. So,
I didn't look at. Okay. All right, day 13. From Only to Bedford in Indiana. It's about 105 miles. We've had another time change, and we're in the south central part of the state. Bedford has large limestone quarries, and some of this limestone was used in the Pentagon and Empire State Building. Known as the limestone capital of the world, Bedford was a stop along the Underground Railroad. We're going underground today to the Blue Springs Cavern Park. The limestone and dolomite have been dissolved, forming a karst and river type cave formation that drains a 15 square mile sinkhole plain. Wow. 3 miles of navigable river will take us about an hour to navigate with our tour guides. Wow, that was hard to read today.
That's cool, though. Lynn says we should use a black light on yesterday's colorway. Unfortunately, a black light is not a thing I possess.
I feel like my kids have like invisible ink pens that have little black lights on them. So if I can get my hands on one, I'll do it tomorrow.
There you go.
I'll ask the kids. Because otherwise I don't own one either. So, okay. I haven't looked at mine yet. Shall I?
You should.
This is pretty. This is an Anne colorway.
It is.
Because this looks purple, but it's not. It's a brown. Or maybe it's a brownish purple.
Right. Purple that is really brown is that's my jam, people.
It is her jam.
Look at that.
It's a dark green, like an evergreen, or maybe even darker than that.
Yeah, and it's a fade proper. It isn't speckly, which is very interesting.
So it has some lighter green. See, I cannot wait until my new light comes tomorrow, like for real, so I can show you guys stuff. And then in here I'm having trouble seeing like what these colors are too. I think this is like a tan. Is it actually a little bit of a purple?
Here, what's in?
So
I can
dark.
up the interrogation. We can really. Oh
Yeah,
no!
interrogate that yarn, please.
Interrogate the heck out. I'm interrogating so far. It's like a shadow. Hang on. Let's.
Who
switch
doesn't have a
colors.
black light to see cat and dog pee on the carpet? No, I'm good, thanks.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know about that.
I'd rather live in bliss. Thank you. Anne's looks more green and brown because my ring light that I use when I podcast to make my lighting better broke. And so I'm kind of just dealing with what's in my room.
Bring this.
It's not very good for the yarn colors, unfortunately.
Hang on. It's just.
There are 4 lights.
There are 4 lights. Yeah. Sorry. That was.
Lynn, I have teen boys who do not want to own a black light. Thanks. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, using the other yarn skein to kind of be a back and forth kind of. I don't know if that's
pretty.
helping.
I don't know. It's pretty though.
They're really nice, actually. I really like that. Yeah, it is. It is really lovely. It's really that. I don't know. It kind of Lord of the Ringsy is what I kind of think of it, but I don't know. It's very pretty.
Is it second breakfast? That's what I know about Lord of the Rings.
You know, if you were to hand this to me and say this is the second breakfast colorway, I'd be like, yeah, it is. Look at that. Like I would entirely take that.
I just wanted to share with you guys that I can't hear my phone. That's not what I wanted to share with you. But Clementine is just being the most adorable kitten ever. Aww. Sitting by my feet, being adorable.
Mm-hmm.
How pretty. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these.
I don't know. I have some ideas. There we go. There we go. You're putting some true colors.
Yeah, you can actually see it there better.
Yeah, I don't know why this specifically will give you the actual colors on today's skein, but you know, whatever works.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Oh, Katie says that she had a Lord of the Rings mug. See, Katie, you're thinking the same thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. But yes, very, very pretty. I am going to turn my light down before I burn a retina. Or, you know.
See, and I can't wait to have mine back.
Yeah.
That's okay. Because, like, yeah, I'm all, like, weird and washed out and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, before some jackbooted thug comes around and tells me that I don't believe my lion eyes. That's the 4 lights thing.
Oh. Kat is asking if there's a pattern to use with the calendar. I think that any Advent pattern will work, right? Because Lynn does not have an official one.
Nope. Lynn does not have a pattern that goes along with this. So, but yeah, it is 24 minis and then a large skein. So I'm pretty. It's gonna be so cool. I don't know what though.
Oh. This was an oversight on our part, but the puritanical knitting fun run winners are getting stitch stoppers from Amy. So please email her at Two Sisters and Some Yarn.
I believe so. I do know.
Amy, put your thing in the thing so I can put it on screen. Yeah. But yeah, so you're gonna have to email Amy if you won one of the puritanical knitting fun run prizes. So that was, can you remind me? One was Rebecca and one was
yes, Rebecca Hauser and Miss Yolanda.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so get in touch with Amy at twosistersandSomeYarn@gmail.com. Here's her name, twosistersandSomeYarn@gmail. See? Okay. So, what is the logo on your coffee mug, Anne? Is it some sort of Star Trek thing?
She caught me out, okay?
I don't know what it says.
It says Bejor Sector.
Deep Space Nine.
There's 9 large stars. And this is, I always get the company name wrong. It's Pith Gareth, whatever. It's the actual China company who actually did Star Trek China for real.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, it's very cool.
Amy says she has the form, so she has their info, so it's fine.
That's true.
She'll work it out.
Our people will get with your people, which means Amy will email you with the email address she already has.
Yeah, somehow she became like everybody's like job form tech guru person, which we appreciate. Thank you very much, Amy.
We do appreciate it very, very much.
So, are you going to open your AI book first or your jam?
Yes. I'm going to open my AI book. I also have yarn from Holly today.
I know. Which is why I'm trying to make you focus just slightly.
I'm sorry.
I said just slightly, not a lot.
Just a little bit.
I have all y'all's info.
Ooh.
What is it? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Okay, so we were talking about the Bronte sisters yesterday. Okay, love the Brontes. Even though Emily and Wuthering Heights was a little crazy, but that's okay because I just found out that Wuthering Heights isn't written by Emily Bronte as I previously thought. It's written by Zatho Bajisur. So, who's that guy?
You know, this started off strong too. They were all proper.
They were good. It's like they forgot to spell check the rest of them. Okay, it was just this. They're like, yeah, you only look at the first box anyways. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever. We can just.
But yeah, Iris, I'm not a big Wuthering Heights fan either. It's not my favorite. Fascinating. I mean, it's definitely a tale that sticks in your mind, but it's a hateful people story, and I don't like hateful people stories. Princess got email her high school English teacher. Exactly.
That's funny.
Gotta know. Make sure.
Apparently, there was a brother that was part of the Bronte people.
Yeah. They had a brother.
Was his name Zatho?
No.
I
don't remember. It was like something normal in English.
I keep trying to sip my tea and you keep making me laugh, so I'm going to put it down. Okay. I'm going to find out who he is.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's anybody because these words aren't fully formed.
Branwell Bronte.
There you go.
Because you said it's a normal name, and obviously his name is Branwell.
That's true. Branwell isn't really a normal name, but you know,
says Steve. Like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
John,
Steve.
Joe, Mark.
William, Harry, Branwell. Well, they lived on the Heath. They were kind of, and he was
I like Steve better. You guys are ridiculous. Imagine being the Bronte's brother, and he's like, guys, they have a brother too. Yeah. Oh, well, did he do anything? Let's see. What happened to the Bronte brother?
I think he tried to burn their house down once.
He died at age 31 from chronic bronchitis and marasmus wasting, exacerbated by years of alcohol and opium addiction.
Could happen to anybody. Actually, those are choices.
Yeah, no. And he was addicted to laudanum specifically.
Again, choice.
Oh, God. And then, so he died in September of 1848, and then Emily died in December of 1848, and Anne died in May of 1849.
Well, that was a real crap.
That sucks for them. Who the hell is Cooper? Oh, okay. It was all the sisters they did.
I think sisters had problems of their own.
Okay. So anyway, that was fun. Now we know a little history.
Little knowledge.
This is a Zatho.
Batho. Bujisor. It is BGCSOR, but the spacing is weird, so maybe they wanted like something else in there.
Chicken lady. Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah, for real.
a bummer for the Broncos there.
My God. All right. Let's bring this back with jam.
Okay, let's jam it up. Oh, do you want jam or yarn?
Jam first.
Jam first.
It explains the darkness in the story. Maybe. When was Wuthering Heights written? Don't look at your book. It's not going to tell you anything.
My book won't tell me a dang thing. Okay, so the little words behind square, it says, "May your wishes come true," and that is what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping for everybody. I want all your wishes to come true, and that Bramwell Bronte and his laudanum addiction, that his ghost may never find you on the moors or anywhere else. Fun fact.
Here's a random nothing to do with anything. My sister sent me a pic of her and her husband's feet wearing the Christmas socks I knit them. That's lovely.
That's nice. That's a pleasant feet picture for your evening.
Yes. Yes. Not a weird one at all, which is always handy. So
today's jam. Sorry, I feel it's going off the rails. I myself is going off the rails right here. Today's jam is apricot honey spread. Very nice. Exactly what you want. Isn't that lovely?
Mm-hmm. Lovely. What is it again?
Apricot honey.
Nice.
Very pleasant jam for your day. I had it was rose and lychee, and there might have been raspberry in there. I forget. All the jams are blending together in my brain. But yes, that was very pleasant. So I had it right.
Yes. Donna Loves Yarn wanted to know, wasn't there a Charlotte Bronte? Yes, but she didn't die in that span of like 6 months. She lived until 1855, till the ripe old age of, what, 39? How depressing. Ooh. That whole family is awfully depressing. So, anyway, that was fun.
You know, sometimes that's how life is. Sometimes everybody dies in a 1-year period, and
it's just what it is.
It's just what it is.
But jam sounds lovely.
But then sometimes we have jam
in tiny jars, and then that makes everybody feel a little bit better.
In tiny, delightful jars. And you know what? I bet if after, all of that happened to Charlotte Bronte, if she was like, man, I got some apricot honey spread in a tiny jar, I just hope that would just lift her spirits slightly through that time. Because nobody ate in her books. Like, they were always starving and skipping meals. Worst.
Why?
I don't know. Like, Jane Eyre is just a story about not eating. Like, sometimes they eat, but most of the times it's just a crumb, just a mere morsel.
I feel like I've read that book, but none of this sounds familiar. I know I've read Wuthering Heights, and it's horribly depressing.
Yeah, it's bad. Jane Eyre's lovely. Jane Eyre's one of my favorites. Should be noted that the Ramones outlived the Bronte family, which is an achievement.
Okay, then. I don't know much about the Ramones either, so.
Wow. Well,
my kid interrupted. What was the flavor? Apricot honey spread.
Apricot honey spread.
So is that different than a jam? Or are they all called spreads?
Most of they're all, well, I only have 2 jars here that I have not, that have been revealed. My other jars are sitting over on my kitchen counter. But the other one from yesterday, red currant raspberry spread. So maybe they are all called spreads.
Okay. So we have been wrong the whole time. And Anne needs to open her fruit spread as opposed to her jam.
Jam and or jelly and or marmalade, which is a different thing entirely. But yeah, Katie's saying not sure how she feels about outliving the entire Bronte family. That's how I felt when I outlived Keats, because Keats died at like 27. And I'm like, dude, and I haven't even written any great poems. Sucks. I need to get on that. Anyways,
Do you like to write poetry, or are you just saying because Keats was a poet?
I'm saying because Keats is a poet, and look what he did.
Right. But there are people who have done other things that you've outlived, like other great knitters.
True.
So just keep on.
Just keep on knitting. Anyways,
okay. Chicken Lay's says summer proper jam, summer jellies. I think all of them are titled spread, though. Thank you for clarifying.
Mm-hmm.
I've outlived Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. Mm-hmm. I wrote a microbiology paper that got an A once.
See, we're all achieving. All right. So today, our puzzle piece is right here. And today's yarn is called The West Wing, the actual cool version, not the lame TV show. So we got.
I didn't know you were going with that at first. I was like, the cool version of what? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, and it is
pretty.
Very lovely purple. Look at that. All of the drama. Very lavendery. And I get a caramel. So yay.
Ooh,
I drank the tea yesterday, the rose hip tea, which was very nice. Very rosy.
That sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. But there you go.
Very cool. Chicken Lay's mad at you now because you made that joke about the West Wing. She liked that show. Okay, why did you love West Wing?
I bet someone was cute. That's my bet. Nobody else.
That's what I was thinking too.
Kaylin, it was cute.
We're waiting. Mm-hmm. Because Martin Sheen, Rob Lowe, and Allison Cheney are from Dayton, Ohio. Okay.
There you go. Okay. A little hometown hero there.
Okay, I'll take it. And Amy says Rob Lowe, duh. I mean, could be worse. So. And she apparently graduated from the University of Dayton with Martin Sheen, although I don't think it was at the same time. Bless you.
Sorry, perhaps not.
So, Anne's got a poem for us, but I just want to mention before we read.
Yes.
She has the poem today, but tomorrow we're gonna go live around 1 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm. It's not set in stone yet. It depends on when Anne gets out of church. But just FYI, because it's not evening like we've been doing. We'll have to put it out there now to look for us around that time tomorrow.
Right.
1 Eastern.
Yeah,
or 1:30. It depends.
Yeah, because Sundays are, kind of difficult.
They're family days, and so we want to, do this with you guys so that Anne can have her family time and not have to run home in the middle of Home Alone 2.
Exactly, which I'm sure is what. Confession, I've never actually seen Home Alone 2.
But Donald Trump is in it.
I know. I saw the clip with Donald Trump, but I have not actually seen Home Alone.
I think we figured out Anne's interrogation style. Interrogation light on while she leans back, fondles some yarn, and asks who it is you think is cute.
So who's the hottie in West Wing, huh?
That's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. So glad my brother isn't watching this. He'd kill me for that one. Anyways. So this so this is off Twitter. We have a poem today, which is written by Tolkien, which is actually very fitting on the yarn because I said it was very Lord of the Ringsy. Anyways, in 1936, Tolkien published a Christmas poem called Noel in the annual journal of Catholic school near Oxford. For 80 years, the text of the poem was lost to history until Mr. Wayne Hammond and Krista Skull visited the school and found it in the archives. So here's the poem. Okay, ready? Everyone here? Cool. All right. Grim was the world and gray last night. The moon and the stars were fled. The hall was dark without song or light. The fires were fallen dead. The wind in the trees was like to the sea, and over the mountain's teeth It whistled bitter cold and free as the sword leapt from its sheath. The Lord of the Snows upreared his head, his mantle long and pale upon the bitter blast was spread and hung o'er hill and dale. The world was blind, the boughs were bent, all ways and paths were wild. Then the veil of cloud apart was rent. Then the veil of cloud apart was rent, and here was born a child. The ancient dome of heaven sheer was pricked with distant light. A star came shining white and clear, alone above the night. In the dale of dark, in that hour of birth, one voice on a sudden sang. Then all the bells in heaven and earth together at midnight rang. Mary sang in this world below. They heard her song arise, o'er mist and over mountain snow, to the walls of paradise. And the tongue of many bells was stirred in heaven towers to ring, when the voice of mortal maid was heard, the mother of heaven's king. Glad is the world, and fair this night, with stars above its head, and the hall is filled with laughter and light, and fires are burning red. The bells of paradise now ring with bells of Christendom, and Gloria, Gloria we sing, that God on earth is come.
That's very nice. Thank you, Anne.
You're welcome. I hope you liked it.
I did like it. I did not want to read it though because I don't care for his writing style.
Oh, well.
And so that's part of why I was like, you can read it.
Well, there are a lot of very, very Tolkienian words. That's like, and while you don't like it, I'm like, oh yeah, my boy.
Yeah, exactly. And see, this is where we differ, and that's okay. But that was very nice.
Well, thanks. Glad you liked it. Yay.
Yay. So that was lots of fun. Appreciate it. We went way too long, but that's fine because it's Christmas time and we're spending time together as like a pseudo family kind of thing. And I'm glad you all are here with us.
Yeah, we talked.
My internet spouse.
We're giving yarn to people. We showed off projects. We showed off other people's projects actually, which were very cool. We got all of that. Yeah. It's Hanukkah tomorrow.
Yeah, Amy says you have to be home at sunset to light the candles.
I do. And I don't actually own a menorah, so I might need to do whatever candles I can and just kind of make do.
Okay.
I might need to fire one. Might need to get out there. Get that thing. Sorry. Amy and I, yes, she says Jew adjacent Grinch. Amy, as y'all may know, doesn't celebrate Christmas. Not because she has a thing against Jesus, but because with her that it's not a holiday that is necessarily in Scripture. I believe she can correct me back there if that's not the correct way to describe it. And me, I'm just like, being a Christian, I love Christmas, I love Easter, I love all of them. But it's like I also believe that God did the miracle of Hanukkah. So throw another one in there, like woohoo!
Right?
So
that's very cool.
Well, I get some
that's nice.
I'm okay with that. So yeah.
She says it don't be in the Bible, so I don't be doing it. Uh-oh, Amy, you're starting to sound like Miss Crockett there. So
But anyways, so yes. So we're doing, if anyone else wants to join in an unofficial Hanukkah knit along, feel free to. But it's just,
Is that me finishing the commissions I have to do in 8 days? Because I could get behind that.
Miracle.
The miracle of
Hanukkah is
two hats, but I really want them to turn into 4, so we'll see what happens. I have to have enough time to knit.
That's true.
Yeah. Katie suggested we do Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song, and Amy said it would probably get a copyright strike, which it probably would.
We could do a dramatic Shatner-esque reading of the Hanukkah song. We could do big pauses, and we could just read the lyrics. No.
Well, we'll talk about it, but that's what I say to my kids when I'm going to tell them no later. Yeah, let them down easy. You kind of almost had me until you put in the Shatner-esque part, and then I was like, we're good. But so anyway, we're gonna go. But guys, we appreciate you coming and hanging out. And we'll see you around lunch-ish time
There we
tomorrow.
go. Tell your friend
And
Veronica.
it's time to celebrate Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So we will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a good one, everyone.
Well,
right,
thank you
bye.
all for coming. Congratulations to the winners.
Yes. Don't forget to email us. We'll see you soon. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, say.